All right, so dBrand Ghost 2.0, man. This is probably the longest that I've ever used a quote-unquote clear case. And y'all let me know in the comment section down below, man. Do y'all consider the dBrand Ghost 2.0 a clear case? I technically do because it has that clear back, so therefore I'm going to call it a clear case. But I wanted to kind of do this video to see how this case has been performing for about 4 or 5 months since we've had this. Now, yes, I do rotate my cases a lot, but the Ghost 2.0 has been one of the main cases that I've been using on my 16 Pro Max because I like it that much, and I'm not even a clear case person. So dBrand has some big claims when this case came out. When this case released, there was a lot of hype behind this case. So therefore, let's go ahead and follow up on some of the things that they promised us. Two main things that we're going to take a look. It's going to be a quick video, not going to keep you here long. Scratch resistant and yellowing. As you already know, those are the two things that plague clear cases to this day. You already know what we're talking about. So let's just go ahead and take a look at them, and let's look at the Ghost 2.0. Of course, I've been having it in this configuration, not running a skin or anything like that on the back of my 16 Pro Max, but let's just go ahead and take it up out of the case, and let's just take a look at it. Now, as you look at it here, there has been absolutely zero yellowing when it comes to this case. I'm talking about not even a hint of yellowing, and that's something that I knew was going to be the case because when it came to the Ghost 1.0, yellowing wasn't really a thing. There are cases out there that doesn't yellow, and we knew the Ghost 2.0 was going to be one of those ones, especially when you're talking about this hard material when it comes to that clear back, being one of those that doesn't yellow. Now, of course, let me go ahead and grab a brand new 2.0, as you can see right here, and let me kind of put it side by side so you guys can kind of see. And let me grab this and let's get that to the side, and let's get some of that stuff to the side. But let's just look at the two. As you can see, these are going to be a brand new 2.0 versus an old 2.0 that I've had since release. And you can tell, you can barely see any difference when we are talking about this case. There is absolutely no yellowing in sight when it comes to it. Now, let's go ahead and switch over to that scratch resistant. Damn, that thunder. Y'all might hear that thunder. You may not. But let's go ahead and talk about scratch resistant, man, because this is one that I felt was going to be very hard to accomplish. Now, when it comes to majority of clear cases out there, you're going to get fine micro scratches all over the case. Doesn't matter whether it has bumpers or feet on the bottom of it to actually lift it up off the surface. That's just something that you're going to get. But when it comes to this Ghost 2.0, I can honestly say that I do not see any micro scratches on this case. Now, pause. I know some of you in the comments like, wait a minute, you capping, because I know my Ghost 2.0 has some scratches. And yes, my Ghost 2.0 has some scratches as well, but it's not from micro scratches just picked up by generally using the case. These are actually scratches that I've purposely done. Well, not purposely done, but I've dropped the Ghost before. I've done a few things, and the fact that it's been one of my main cases and it doesn't have that many scratches up there really proves that the service that they used on this 2.0 is indeed very, very good. So I'm not sure how easy you'll be able to see it on camera, but I have 1, 2, and let me wipe it off again. 3. So I have about 1, 2, there's some scratches in this general area right here, and then there's a little mark right there, but these are actually hard scratches that you can feel. That's scratches that was done with something being in my wallet, something being in my pocket with the phone case, whether it's been my wallet, keys, different things like that. Sometimes I get a little bit careless when it comes to this protection, and that could have been something that kind of scratched up against the surface. But when you look at the case for what it is, I don't see any fine micro scratches, which is something that you would normally see when it comes to your everyday clear case, hard clear case on the market. I don't see it on my Ghost 2.0. So whatever dBrand did, man, I wanted to kind of hit you with this quick little update video because I've been realizing I have really been using this case a lot. And they actually just sent me a brand new one. And I was like, you know what? When I pulled them out the box, I said, you know what? This thing is still just as fresh as a new one. And it warranted me to just cut the camera on, do this quick video to kind of give you a quick update on how the 2.0 has been. It has been flawless. No yellowing. The fit is still very tight. I haven't had any issues with the fit, no loose sides, no anything like that when it comes to this case. And when you flip it over on the back, you honestly really have to be looking for those scratches, because if you're just looking at it casually, especially with the white titanium iPhone, the scratches aren't just going to pop up at you. You're going to have to kind of wiggle it, move it around a little bit, and then you'll be able to see the scratches, man. So if you're looking for a clear case, if you're somebody out there that wants to show off, that iPhone, whether you have the new Desert Titanium, the white, black, whatever you got, man. If you want to show off the color of your iPhone, the Ghost 2.0 is giving you that feel of being a clear case, but doesn't give you that slippery clear case feeling when it comes to the size, because you already know they have that Ghost grips going all the way around it, which makes it feel really good in your hand. But also at the same time, you flip it over the back, it's going to give you that clear protection so you can see straight through it, so you can show off the color of that phone. So if you want to check it out, make sure to hit the link down below, man. Go get yourself a Ghost 2.0 and also get yourself a Prism. I've been using the Prism screen protectors. I actually just installed a fresh Prism screen protector, man. So I'm dBrand out these days, all the way. This is not a sponsored video. I just want to do an update video because I've seen a few people in the comment section saying, T, how's your Ghost been doing? Some people are still commenting on my original Ghost video talking about how it has been since its launch. So Ghost 2.0, you already know this made my top 10 case video as one of the best cases out there for the 16 Pro Max. And I'm here to say the claims that dBrand has stated of this case being scratch resistant and non-yellowing is just about true when it comes to this case. But if you want to see all the details featuring MagSafe strength, how it fits, any of that stuff, check out the full review of the Ghost 2.0, and I'll be sure to pop that video right here.